Good afternoon, evening, or morning, wherever you're watching in from, and thank you for joining me here at Bitcoin and Crypto News. Today is September 22nd, 2020, and it is right around 2:30 Eastern Standard Time. Crypto markets look like they have been in a bit of a recovery mode after yesterday's down day. So let's take a look at the market. We have Bitcoin trading right around $23,500, up 3.2% for the day. We have Ethereum getting back some of its losses from yesterday, trading up 2.6% for the day. XRP continues to its downslide. It is down 9.3%. We have Litecoin up 6%, up to $110. Let's see who our top performers are for the day so far. Wow, we have Synthetics up 15%. We also have Theta as well, 15%. And we have Energy Web Token up 13.8%. So we do have some coins outperforming Bitcoin. And with that, let's take a look at the biggest news stories. First up, we have news coming from Square, mainly their Cash App, which they announced yesterday on Twitter that they will be launching a new Bitcoin Boost program where users will be able to earn Bitcoin rewards by using the app. So this will be the same feature that they offer to their Cash Card customers, just now, instead of earning cash back and instant savings, you will instead be able to earn those rewards in Bitcoin. So big news coming from Cash App. And this comes on the news of them announcing that they were going to transfer $50 million from their reserve funds into Bitcoin. So the bullish news continues here from Cash App and Square. Okay, next up we have news coming from the Grayscale Fund, and they announced that they will be momentarily stopping accepting new customers and new investors into their 6 funds, including Ethereum Trust and the Bitcoin Trust. It should be noted that they did the same thing last year during Q4, and it seems that it's just to help them set everything up and get their year wrapped up, and that the plans are to begin repurchasing once the new year begins. So I'm sure once we hit 2021, they will continue purchasing Bitcoin and Ethereum at rapid rates. Story number 3, we have Skybridge and their announcement that they have submitted a formal application to the United States securities regulator to launch a new Bitcoin fund. And as of right now, there's not much information aside from the hedge fund is looking to launch some kind of Bitcoin fund. The real disclaimer that was put out there is that the minimum for any investor appears to be $50,000. All right, and let's move on to the next story. All right, next up, we have more news coming out from our favorite Bitcoin bull, Michael Saylor, and his company, MicroStrategy. And it appears that Michael Saylor will continue to be buying all of the Bitcoins. In a statement released on Monday, it said that the company will be using its $650 million debt issuance to purchase another 29,646 Bitcoins. And the average price paid was just under $22,000 for each one of those. That now brings MicroStrategy's holdings up to $1.596 billion with over 70,000 Bitcoins. So the case for Bitcoin as a reserve currency and something that should be on companies' balance sheet continues to grow with MicroStrategy putting his money where his mouth is. All right, and let's head to the next story. Next, we have Christopher Wood, the global head of equity at Jefferies, a global financial service company, say that the firm is going to begin selling off a bit of its gold position in favor of Bitcoin. It should be noted that they're not going to sell all of their gold, just transfer some of their gold into Bitcoin. And the number that they feel safe with is that 5% of the fund will now consist in Bitcoin. All right, and moving on to our next story, everybody's favorite exchange, Coinbase. On the heels of them announcing that they were going to have an IPO, the futures began traded today, and during the morning rush, the price was pushed up 140%, in which time it went from $125, the initial price, all the way up to $295. With Coinbase being the first company in the cryptosphere looking to become a publicly traded company, all eyes will be on them as we approach their IPO. And it also should be noted that their price did drop down a little bit from the high of $295, and it corrected down to $235, but still over $100 than when it's opened up this morning. And last bit of news we have coming out of Polychain Capital and their CEO, who had a statement during an interview where he was talking about Bitcoin, crypto, and its potential impact on the world for the years to come. And the quote that I want to bring your attention to is when he was asked about Bitcoin and DeFi and how he thinks that it can potentially trigger a financial revolution and a wealth transfer unlike anything the world has seen in decades. He was quoted as saying, "I do sometimes call this the greatest wealth transfer of our lifetimes, and really that humanity has ever seen. And it's going to happen very, very, very rapidly." And also that it is the opportunity of a lifetime. So with all that positive news going on, that kind of explains why we have the crypto markets on a bit of a upswing today. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like the content, please hit a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, if you have a chance and you're on Twitter, you can find me at Satoshi_Stacker. Thank you for checking out the video, and I will talk to you in the next one. And remember, buy the dips, stack sats, and chill.